Welcome to Automotive Territory. We have already covered the majority of world's automakers and their 2020 lineups, but there is still a couple of European brands left that deserve our attention. This release will be focused on the all-new Spanish Seats and Cupras, Swedish Volvos and Polestars, and Czech Skodas. Plus, you will see a couple of other amazing independent manufacturers and their supercars. You might think that some of these companies are too obscure, limited to the European market and not worth your attention, but trust us, their input in the progress of the world's automaking is just as priceless as any other brand, so stick around till the end. Before we get to the lineup though, subscribe to our channel, ring the bell, and enjoy the ride. ŠKODA IV lineup. In May 2019, ŠKODA released not one, but two electrified cars, the first models for the company to go under the IV sub-brand. The first one is an all-electric CITIGO EIV, which shares the underpinnings with the internal combustion version of the compact city computer. It is equipped with an 83 horsepower strong electric motor with 155 pound-feet of torque sent to the front wheels. The 36.8 kWh lithium-ion battery should be able to cover 165 miles on a charge under the WLTP cycle. The other model is a plug-in hybrid version of the flagship sedan ŠKODA Superb. Under the hood, it hides a 1.4-liter TSI gasoline engine paired with an electric motor, which deliver a combined power output of 218 HP. The all-electric range of this PHEV is up to 34 miles, and when combined to the gasoline, should go up to 530 miles on a fill-up. Volvo V60 Cross Country. In its natural form, the V60 is an estate wagon, but since this body style is not the most popular among the buyers lately, Volvo, like many of its competitors, is attempting to boost the appeal of the model by introducing a crossoverish trim cross-country. The rugged version of the V60 has 75mm or 3 inches higher ground clearance, which corresponds to the XC40's 8.3 inches ride height. The all-wheel drive is standard. The car has trim-specific off-road driving mode, which modulates the engine, gearbox, and suspension to ensure better grip and rugged terrain capabilities. Further upgrades include a new grille with chrome dots, LED fog lights, tough black body cladding, rear bumper logo, and quad exhaust pipes. As for the powertrain, the US will be getting a T5 2.0-liter turbo with 250 horsepower, while Europeans will get access to the diesel engine as well. Polestar 2. This is the second automobile from Volvo's electric performance company, and it's aiming to compete in the same segment as Tesla Model 3. The newcomer is juiced by the 78 kWh battery, good for 310 miles, and should be compatible with 150 kW fast chargers, though the recharge times have not been disclosed yet. With dual motor configuration, all-wheel drive capability, and 408 horsepower on tap, the Polestar 2 is expected to get to 60 under 5 seconds. This car is also getting an 11-inch infotainment powered by a pure Android operating system, enabling the use of various Google services like Voice Assistant, Play Store, and Maps. The Swedish EV will be priced from 60,000 euros, but another model will be added after the first year of production, with a price of around 40k. Moreover, the automaker is also testing out the subscription type of ownership at a fixed monthly rate. ŠKODA Superb Scout. Along with the facelifted Superb sedan, ŠKODA has recently announced an off-road-ready Superb Scout, which will join the family for the 2020 model year. Its ground clearance is raised by 0.6 inches or 15mm. The underbody is fitted with protective rough road package, while the exterior becomes much more rugged, sharing many design elements with other models from the brand Scout lineup. The car sits on 18-inch Braga wheels as standard, but you can opt for a set of 19-inch alloys. Inside it boasts stylish wood effect elements, Scout badging, and optional Alcantara upholstery. It also offers generous knee room and from 23 to 69 cubic feet of cargo space. Two engines are available, a 190 horsepower 2.0-liter diesel netting 290 pound-feet of torque, and a more powerful 2.0-liter gasoline delivering 272 horsepower and 258 pound-feet. Both are mated to a 7-speed DSG and an all-wheel drive, plus there is a new off-road driving mode added. KOENIGSEGG JESKO. The Swedish automaker KOENIGSEGG is already known for building the world's fastest automobiles, but the arrival of the all-new KOENIGSEGG JESKO is about to radicalize the game even further. This hypercar is expected to break the 300 mph speed barrier, competing for the status of the world's fastest production automobile with models made by Bugatti, Hennessy Performance and SSC. The model's standard output is 1,280 horses, but when fueled with E85, the 5.0-liter twin-turbo V8 yields 1,600 horsepower and 1,106 pound-feet of torque. At the core of the engine lies the lightest production V8 crankshaft in the world, which weighs just 27.5 pounds. It allows this performance monster to produce more power with greater efficiency, while achieving higher 8,500 RPM limit. The final performance touch is the new Lightspeed transmission, which has 9 speeds and 7 clutches. And the final interesting fact about this car is that it was named after the father of the company's founder, JESKO von KOENIGSEGG. If you're more interested in Japanese, Korean, American, or other European manufacturers, do not worry, we have got them covered as well. The links to those episodes are in the description, information cards, and within our 2020 playlist. Check them out after this video. Let's keep going. Polestar 1. Polestar's first supercar has been announced back in 2017, and it is finally arriving to the market in the second half of 2019. The car gets a plug-in hybrid powertrain that is rated at 608 horses and 738 pound-feet of combined output. The system consists of 2 electric motors that bring into motion the rear wheels, an integrated electric starter generator, and a 2.0-liter supercharged and turbocharged inline 4-cylinder that powers the front wheels. This Polestar has 3 battery stacks, which are arranged to reach almost ideal 50-50 weight distribution. Without engaging the internal combustion engine, the car can run on this battery for at least 80 miles. We should also mention that all 500 units scheduled for production in 2019 have already been sold out, so you should hurry up to reserve one from the 2020 batch, because apparently these $150,000 cars are selling out like crazy. ŠKODA KAMIQ. Unveiled in early 2019, the new KAMIQ is the third and the smallest crossover of the Czech brand that is aimed to occupy the subcompact niche and appeal to the younger customers. It is built on the global MQB platform from ŠKODA's parent company VW, shares design language with Karak and Kodiaq, but looks much more youthful and modern. The car offers plenty of ground clearance and several wheel options ranging from 16 or 18-inch. It also has a rugged front spoiler, C-shaped rear lights, and split LED headlights. On the inside, there is a 10.25-inch visual cockpit with 5 layouts and 3 infotainment systems to choose from, measuring 6.5 to 9.2 inches. ŠKODA is also generous with powertrains, offering 3 gasoline and 1 diesel, each with its own transmission. CARMEN by HISPANO SUIZA. Before the brand switched to production of aircraft engines during the World War II, HISPANO SUIZA was among the most recognizable names in the automotive industry. Now, almost a century later, the company makes a triumphant return to the market, bringing its first all-electric supercar model. The new EV is named the CARMEN after Carmen Mateo, the mother of the current HISPANO SUIZA president and the granddaughter of the company's founder. Its design is inspired by the 1939 Dubinet Xenia, but the car is actually built on the modern carbon fiber monocoque chassis. The CARMEN gets its power from 2 electric motors with 1,000 horses of output, has the top speed of 155 mph and 0 to 60 time of just under 3 seconds. The company plans to build only 19 of these in the period from 2019 to 2021, and each will be priced from around $2 million. ŠKODA SCALA. After the discontinuation of the ŠKODA Rapide, the Czech company needed a replacement to continue competing on the compact hatchbacks market, and it finally came in the form of the all-new SCALA. The name of the newcomer is translated from Latin as stairs, which hints at the big step in the compact car segment, as well as transition to the next-generation design language previously previewed by the Vision RS concept. This model was built on the latest VW Group MQB platform and will be directly competing against Ford Focus, Kia Ceed, VW Golf and the likes. In total, 5 turbo engines fueled both by gas and diesel will be available, ranging from 90 to 150 horsepower. As usual, the pricing of the ŠKODA matches similar models, but undercuts them in terms of space and richer kit features, like advanced 10.25-inch infotainment, 9.2 inches instrument cluster, standard LED lights, and many others. VOLVO XC90. After the second-generation refresh of the XC60 in 2017 and the introduction of the XC40 in 2019, the time has come for the company's biggest SUV to get the long-earned facelift. On the outside, a new, more modern grille, redesigned bumpers and new wheels stand out the most. Among the features that steal the show inside the car are the newly added Android Auto, higher quality materials, and lots of available seating layouts, accommodating from 4 to 7 people. When it comes to the innovations in the safety department, we should highlight the revised blind spot information system, city safety and cross-traffic alert, with the latter two offering auto brake. Under the hood, the XC90 remains unchanged, offering the same 4-cylinder T5 and T6 engines, but its 400 horsepower T8 plug-in hybrid variant becomes 15% more fuel efficient due to a newly developed energy recovery braking system. Cupra Formentor. Ever since Cupra was separated from Sociedad Española de Automóviles as an independent brand, technically it was still producing rebadged performance variants of Seats. However, the Formentor marks the new beginning for the company, being the first model specifically developed for the young Spanish marque. Without any ambiguity, its exterior establishes that it's not a family crossover, but rather a powerful coupe SUV engineered to thrill the drivers. The Formentor has low riding stance, quad exhaust pipes, Brembo brake calipers, sharp front fascia, and beautiful wheels. Though likely to be available in various powertrain options, the presented prototype is a plug-in hybrid rated at 241 combined horsepower and around 30 miles of pure electric driving. The interior matches Cupra's performance nature, featuring front bucket seats, driver-centric cockpit, digital instrument cluster, and perched 10-inch infotainment display. What do you think about the status of the Spanish, Swedish, and Czech automaking? Are there any impressive models that are missing on your home market but you wish you could buy? Let us know about your thoughts in the comments below this video. As mentioned before, do not hesitate to watch the suggested episodes on the screen, subscribe to our channel, and may the torque be with you!